Hello and welcome aboard the Night Bus, magical transport for the stranded witch or wizard. I'm Nymphadora. I'll be conducting the bus this evening with Ernie. Say hi, Ernie.
Hello, everyone.
Travel along with us as we journey into this brand new year, not knowing who or what is to come. With us this evening hosting the pod is Corey. To his left is Jackie, Jamie and Josh, coming to you for the first time on YouTube.
Well, they heard that part. We were muted, wouldn't we? They heard that part.
They didn't really hear anything, did they? They didn't hear that? Okay.
But
We're good. We're good.
They didn't hear any other
No
stuff.
lawsuits, nothing like that.
I didn't hear any other stuff because I got my headphones on.
That's good.
There was no other stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was nothing said.
Yep. Understand.
Well, welcome back, everybody.
The
You
less I
heard
know,
nothing.
I don't even want to
These
know.
are not the droids you're looking for.
He got it.
Yep.
I understood what she's doing. I was making a Landman reference.
Oh, yeah. I don't even want to know. Hi, guys.
Yes.
As you can see, we moved locations.
Yeah.
We flew out to West Texas for this one.
If only.
I wished. We can be anywhere we want as long as our imagination will take us there.
Yeah.
Dude, I've lived my whole life thinking that. Imagination.
If only that worked.
Well, there's a whole lot of people who would tell you it does. Of course, they're institutionalized, but
Oh,
I'm not
God.
judging.
Well, we're here for a special midweek edition
Special.
because we all, surprisingly, watched the season finale of Landman
Yes.
on Sunday night, and we've already talked about it with each other a little bit because we just couldn't stop ourselves. It's just
Yes.
it was too good.
It is a really good episode.
So, but now we're here to do it.
It was a good wrap to the whole season.
Yes, it was.
To me, it felt like they left it open-ended enough that, I mean, I'm pretty sure everything I've heard they are doing more seasons, but if they wasn't, that would be a perfectly fine way to end the show.
Well, yeah.
Now, honestly, man, I was thinking the same thing. They brought it to enough of an end to where if it never went anywhere else, you'd be satisfied with the ending.
Yep.
But left enough open, they could easily take off from it. And, I don't know, man. Sometimes it's not good if they keep going. Things just overrun. But it's only what, 3 seasons in, so
2 seasons.
2 seasons.
2 seasons in, possibly, maybe going into the third.
Yeah.
Well, I know,
probably, because probably.
I know Billy Bob Thornton is contracted for 5 seasons.
So I'm sure we're getting another one. But like Corey said, you could wrap it with this, and it'd be a good ending.
Well, yeah.
But
Yep.
before we get to the ending, when we jump all the way there.
Let's talk about the episode.
Yeah. Little
And-
recap about last week's episode. Tommy ended up getting fired.
Yeah. I mean, we touched on a lot of this on our pod. You wouldn't hear, though. So,
Yeah. I didn't get to finish watching it all. Yeah, it was a long day.
Oh, I'd say it was.
Yeah, had some personal issues there, I understand.
Yep.
But, yeah, Tommy got fired at the end of episode 9. So, we kick off episode 10. Some stuff real quick that me and Jamie talked about last week. Some of it on the pod, some of it not on the pod.
Uh-huh.
You remember we was curious about what does this mean for, and it may have been me and you, Jackie. We was curious what this meant for Tommy staying in the house there. Like, is that a company house?
It's definitely a company
that's
house.
a company house.
Yeah. We find out real quick he doesn't care. He's using the company house,
No,
Until
Tommy
he's
gonna
told-
ride it out.
the company truck, the company
company
jet.
Hey,
Until Tammy, whatever her name,
Cammy.
tells him to stop, he's going to keep using it.
In that situation, what are they going to do?
Exactly.
You need to you roll with it. I mean, he was
Mm.
abruptly cut loose for, I think, reasons that will come back to bite Cammy.
Because
yeah.
he didn't believe in her dream, is what it was.
Yeah.
He was trying to run the company responsible. She's trying to run it by feelings. And he said,
Basically,
you can't do that.
she's just coming off the loss of her husband. Still feeling that, and it's making very, in my opinion, what do I know about business, but bad business decisions. She's not listening to the people who know what's going on.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But what's got her against him is that he has failed before.
True. Yeah, apparently in '08, Tommy was running his own smaller company and it tanked. Basically for the same reasons. He was doing what they call wildcat drilling, which is risky apparently.
Yeah,
from
you
what
just
I can see.
You're not going through all the stuff. You're just, it should be here. I'm throwing a well
You
up.
take a chance, you go for it. Sometimes the gamble works. Like Tommy's wife with the money from the episode before. You can gamble. Sometimes it don't pay off. Sometimes it does.
Oh, yeah.
For Tommy in '08, it didn't pay off.
Mm-hmm.
For his old lady in the last episode, it really paid off.
Oh, yeah.
The episode before last. She took $10,000, come back with $300 and some thousand.
$317,000, 68 cents.
Now, Tommy got a wild plan in his head how he was going to handle the situation.
Yeah. Well, what I will say that all the friends that he has made while he was doing his
He's got a lot
job,
of connections in the business.
he's got connections and stuff, and the ones who are working are willing to cut loose and go with him. That's how much respect they have for the man.
Oh, yeah. We see that at the beginning of this episode.
Yeah.
And the one man legitimately just give him here's a job if you want it. Start you tomorrow.
Yeah.
7-figure income, bonuses, perks. Just jump right into our company. Just forget about this mess you're in right now, Tommy. Here it is.
Yeah, and Tommy wouldn't do it. He said he's going to wildcat.
He said he
He wants to see if he had one more run.
pride and whatnot, and opportunity, because there's an opportunity there.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not just flying. There's a chance there for him, and he just wants to try it one more time.
Yes. Especially
And
if he
I
lets
get
his
the
son handle it.
impression, even if he tanks this one, he's got a safety net. He can fall back. He's not going to go completely broke.
No.
So, I mean, Tommy's been years in the business. He's got the connections. They know what kind of reputation he's got.
Yeah, but we kind of hope he doesn't fail because of what the guy who gave him the loan said.
Getting to that. Yeah, he went legit with another oil company. He made a pitch to him that was still kind of on the shady side. And, I mean,
They couldn't
you
help
know,
him.
he got cut loose abruptly. You play the cards you got, I guess.
Yeah, so he went to
Because the man actually said, Tommy, there's a name for that, and that's embezzlement.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
So he left there and went to go see the drug lord / new oil guy. Guess that's how you're gonna put him.
Yeah.
He's a businessman.
Yeah, he's a businessman.
In all sorts of businesses, legit and not so much.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now, like I asked Corey before you showed up here,
Mm-hmm.
how long has this man been running his product that he can write out a $400 million check to
44.
Cammy? No, the
44.
400 some thousand, 400 some million.
44 million.
No, I'm talking about Cammy. The
44 million.
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm talking about for the oil rig that they're pulling out to sea.
It's 44 million.
No,
that was 400.
400 and
What's the 44 for then?
that's to pay back Cooper's part where he misrepresented himself
Yeah.
as.
We're talking about what he paid to
All
Cammy
together.
in like episode 7.
Yeah, he paid
Okay.
her
Don't know.
400 and some million
Well,
dollars.
Dude, I imagine, drugs are a very lucrative business.
Then wrote Tommy a check for 44 million to give to Cammy. Then wrote him another check at the same
18.
time for 18 million.
You also heard the stipulations of all that.
Yeah, he said,
You lose my money, I'll take the thing
that
you love the most.
Hopefully, it's his daughter.
Now, we'll touch on that in just a little bit.
She kind of redeems herself a little bit.
We'll touch on that one here shortly because that's a whole separate plot. That's yeah. But yeah, okay. I don't remember the 400 million, but like I say,
Yeah, that was when she was needing the money, and that's when he looked at her and said, "Snakes eat snakes. You're not a snake. Tommy's a hawk, but they eat snakes too." That's why he wanted to make the deal with Tommy. That was the only reason he got into business with her is because of Tommy.
Yeah. He tells Tommy that,
Yep.
and that's why he goes into business with Tommy again.
mm-hmm.
He trusts Tommy. Which
I don't know if you
crazy
call it
to
trust
say.
or he sees what Tommy's capable of doing. He also doesn't know if Tommy's going to double cross him or not, which he's not that type.
No, so
No.
far we
Then
haven't seen him
again,
double cross.
He was playing shady with Cammy too. So, and I'm talking about Tommy,
Yeah.
but that's just trying to say,
Is it really
It's def-
shady though? Because she doesn't know nothing about it.
they're giving her every opportunity. When Nate goes into her office,
Well, wait a minute, we haven't got that far yet.
I mean, we're kind of jumping.
Yeah,
all over
we're
the
jumping
place.
all over the damn
As
place.
we
but-
usually
so-
do.
Let's get back to they wake up that morning and they're all outside talking.
Oh, no, see the way I look at that, man. There's a plot. Here's a plot. Here's a plot.
Oh, there's all
You know,
kinds of
we
plots
ain't
in
got to go
this.
chronological exactly, but
No, but we're skipping over the part that
that you like the best.
He's skipping. Yeah, we're skipping over the
the
part
one
where they
that
go.
Jackie really wants to talk about today.
no, the part that when you look at it, you look at Tommy's
I'm not saying
dad.
it wasn't good. It was
Yeah,
good.
when you look at it, you,
You
probably
look at
bounce something
Tommy's
off of it.
dad.
I looked at it 3 or 4 times.
You look at Tommy's dad when he's talking to him that morning. You can tell there's something different. He's not moping around. He's not just spouting out bull junk. I mean, he is lucid, and you can tell he feels good, like he should. Considering the therapist, somehow her battery went dead in her brand new car,
The therapist.
who had to
Uh-huh.
stay over that night and slept in a bed with TC.
TL.
TL.
TL, yeah. Who's
Yeah.
TC? You're thinking
I
of
don't know.
TCC.
Okay, wait a minute. He couldn't remember the name.
Mhm.
Well, what color was her drawers?
Pink.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You
Just
could not
making
miss
sure I
that.
know what you're focusing on.
And
Uh-huh.
the weird part is she just walks into the kitchen in her underwear and crop top shirt and wants to get coffee.
What? That's not the only place she walks looking like that.
Well, yeah,
She walks outside to get her car boosted like that.
yeah, but what I'm going for is Tommy looks at her and said, "You got to be shitting me." And then he walks right back outside and asks his dad, "There's something you fucking forgot to tell me?" What do you mean? A blonde with an ass like a bread basket?
5'3" blonde.
With an ass like a bread basket. First time I ever heard an ass described like that. But anyways,
Mm-hmm.
it was had me rolling. And he said, "We didn't do nothing, son." He said, "We just laid there." He said, "And that's the first beautiful woman I've got to hold in my arms in 50 years. And I feel amazing."
That's some great restorative work.
Yeah.
I've said it before, man. Anytime, subject being what it is, anytime that Tommy and TL's on screen, it's always good, man.
Yeah.
Their dialogue's great.
Yeah, yeah,
And this time they actually agree on something.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Says,
Nate
"Good
was
for the
left
heart, good
speechless
for the
as
soul."
usual.
Yeah. But he was mainly speechless before because Cammy wants to pull him up to Dallas.
But yeah, but at this point, man, the things that walk into the room, he's just like, I don't. In his words, I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they go out there
But,
and give her a boost.
Yeah, and Dale's like, "We'll get this going for you, and I'll teach you how to burn out in it."
Yeah, because she's standing outside
Oh yeah, I
in this little
forgot.
cul-de-sac with her panties on and a little cut-off shirt. People walking up down the street. Tommy comes out there. You need to go on and put some clothes on you. Half the people,
You're driving half
the
the
people
people,
crazy.
And the other
crazy
half in trouble.
and getting the other half in trouble.
And then you get the clip of the wife just pulling her husband down the. And where'd these people come from?
because you never see anybody
You
there.
don't see anybody. There's one other house beside of them.
Well,
Another-
there's
there's-
all kinds of houses down
Are
through
they?
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only time you ever see a neighbor is the neighbor who every now and then pops into the scene with
Yeah, the one
Tommy's
next door.
daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now suddenly, man, you got people walking out front that you never see any other time. Perfect
Yeah.
timing too. You got a half dressed woman in the
Oh, that-
driveway
I
working
blame
on a
it
car.
on the husband. I think we
That
need
may
to take the
happen.
dog for a walk.
Oh yeah, he was like, "Let's go for a walk, huh?"
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put my sunglasses on.
I've never lived in a cul-de-sac, but I would assume that's probably how it actually happens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure. You're probably right.
Oh, yeah. Something strange going on. Everybody's going for a walk. Or they're cutting grass or trimming some hedges, something. But we get past that part. And, well, he goes back in there before he leaves and tells, is it Nate? The old man, bald head man. They
Yeah.
keep calling him every different name in the world.
It's Nate. Yeah, the wife likes to call him Neil just to mess
Yeah,
with him.
this episode though, he's a Nate. He's not Neil this episode. He's Nate.
I don't
He
think
tells
she
him-
talks to him at any point in this one, does she?
Nope.
She doesn't, but
She would have been.
she
She
would-
would have been Neil if she'd have been around. Oh, let me just destroy the set here.
Nah,
Yeah.
I think she would have called him Nate
You think?
with how he acted this episode.
yeah, well, yeah, okay.
Yeah, they was on the plane together.
Mm.
But he walks back in there and says, "Cooper's leases, have you got those wrote up?" "Yeah, you just need to sign them." "Well, Cammy does." "Now give them to me." "Tommy, I don't think I can do that." "Just give them to me. She don't know nothing about these. Just give them to me. Give me till the end of the day. I'll either give you a check or I'll give you the contract." I should learn your enough trust by now. And he just hands it to him.
What did I tell you last week they were going to do, Jamie? Going forward, I told you that Tommy would find a way. To
Oh, yeah,
get
well, you
Cooper's
knew he would.
leases. Like that was clearly where it was going.
Yeah, because I was wondering, because the first couple episodes are all about Cooper's leases, and then they just don't talk about them no more.
Yeah.
Well, he was in like major problems with the cartel guy, who had set the kid up to fail, probably.
Well,
Well,
he set up to rip him off to get more,
Yeah.
get
Right.
most
He
of the
set
money.
it up that if he did fail, he would lose everything.
Now,
And he would get everything, just like he did with Cammy.
yeah, because look what he's done to Cammy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because if
Because he
Cammy
knows.
fails, he gets her company and everything. She'll still have money, but he gets everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, he even made the statement in one episode.
She'll only still have
she's-
money because of what her husband.
Her husband set up a $250 million trust fund for her.
Yeah.
So she's not going to be out and broke, but
No.
she's not going to be able to operate that business. And the drug lord guy knew that. He's setting her up to fail. If it works, hey, great. They make a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
If it doesn't, he still makes his.
Yep.
She rolls off into the sunset with her 250 mil and no business to.
Yep. Now we get back to Tommy's son
Oh yeah.
and his girlfriend.
Mm.
And the other
Which-
thing that happened last episode.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which, then me, I'd have just snapped that dude's neck. But anyway,
Yeah.
they go to the police station to press charges, and his girlfriend is beat the hell up. I knew the guy had done some damage when I was watching it, but not as bad as when you start watching them do the photos, use for evidence and everything. Get her down to the police station, and they're doing everything. They start talking to Cooper. And as soon as he walked into an interrogation room, I said, oh, shit, something's going on, because he shouldn't have been in there.
You wouldn't think so, but we didn't know at that time. Well, we found out shortly
Well,
thereafter.
I mean, we saw it last week. We saw him.
Well, he beat the hell out of the guy.
Yeah.
We knew that.
Yeah, good. I'm just glad there was a camera back there.
Yeah, security camera footage.
And his wife's wanting to know his girlfriend's wanting to know what's going on. Keep getting her to run around, so she calls the lawyer woman, who I'm gonna tell you right now, in the first season, I hated. I loved the fact that she'd done her job like a bulldog. Didn't like the attitude she had afterwards. This season, she has really redeemed herself. She has become family to them. And as soon as she found out what was going on, she says, you put me on speakerphone, you walk into that room, and you tell Cooper to shut his mouth. And that's what she did.
Now, I'll say this. The girlfriend and the lawyer had some words,
Bad blood,
a
yeah.
little bit of dislike. But as soon as she found out there was an issue, she launched into the lawyer mode and went straight out to
Yeah,
protect.
as soon as she said the guy tried to rape me and stuff, she goes, oh, shit. Put me
and
on
then
speaker.
found out Cooper was
Getting charged. Well, nobody knew she was getting charged with murder yet.
Well, yeah, but was being, there was an issue happening. She jumped right into lawyer mode.
Yep.
Went right at it.
And she dropped everything.
Yep.
She said, I'm 15 minutes away. I'll be there in 7. And she had that Mercedes scooting.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all get the feeling during that scene when she's plowing toward the problem with Cooper, she wasn't gonna make it? I legitimately got the feeling like there was gonna be an accident or
No,
something.
see, I didn't get that.
Yeah,
I
didn't-
did.
I didn't feel that way.
I really did. She's hey, I'm coming. I'm gonna take care of it, and I really felt something was gonna happen to her. Just a little bit of dread was there,
Yeah, no, I didn't feel that.
Nah, that would have been
She
messed
was-
up.
She was racing toward the scene, and I don't know. I don't know if they meant to set that up, but if they didn't, they did it unintentionally. Because maybe not. Maybe it's just me.
I mean, when the writing's that good, you
That's another thing, man. This show is written better
Yes.
than most anything here recently.
Yeah.
That it is really. You was talking about the lawyer, and you just didn't like her in the beginning, and then the characters just they grow. They grow on you over time.
Yeah. Just like she actually grew on me. At the end of season 1, she was talking to Tommy about his son, and she was talking shit about him.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tommy threatened her. But then season 2 kicked off, and then she kind of softened up a little bit. She got her a boyfriend, which that might help a little bit. But then it was just like family. That's exactly what she was.
And yeah,
Yeah. And
you see this group of people really over this season kind of just coming together into a group.
Yeah.
Even stripper therapist Cheyenne, who honestly is just kind of becoming a part of the gang. She's there to take care of TL.
Yeah.
We'll get a little more into you get that a lot in the final scenes.
Yeah. But like I said, the writing's good. The lawyer, man, when she coming through there and she goes, "Have they read you your rights?" No. So everything he's said in here is inadmissible in court. I see you got the footage pulled up.
And how did she have time to gather the information she
got on
did and went in and just bulldozed over these people?
Because my woman's that good.
Undoubtedly she is. Is she doing research while she's driving?
she probably made a phone call.
Yeah, she probably made a phone call, but I mean, she's a top lawyer. She has aides underneath her.
She
Pull
come
this
in
stuff
with background information on the detectives that was like, damn, how did she find that out that fast?
Yeah, in the 7 minutes it took her to get there. But she looks at him and said, "Pull up the video," and she watched it. Okay, now go back 30 minutes. Well, that's not
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Go back 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, because they wasn't even showing that part.
Oh no! Then
No.
they get to the part where it showed where the guy was trying to rape her and everything. She said, "That's what I'm going to show the jury."
Mhm.
And I'm going to tell you right now, when I show the jury that, the video you show them, and was shit. They was on side with her, not him.
I like how she makes a point of well, they're trying to make a point of how many times he punched him.
He went over the point of protecting her.
And she just instantly jumps back at the one detective. You remember such and such a case at such and such a time when you had to use deadly force.
And you shot that guy
11
11 times.
times. Center mass.
Center mass.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You with your training, wouldn't the first shot have been sufficient?
But you didn't shoot him in the leg.
Yeah.
You're trained to be able to do that.
Oh yeah, man.
And
She
he
just
was-
annihilated these people.
And he's like, "Well, my threat assessment, he wasn't down." Cooper, how much training have you had when it comes?
threat assessment.
None. Exactly.
At that point, when he's on top of the guy, he's fighting for her life and his too. Yeah, he's untrained. He don't know what's going on.
Yeah, he didn't know that.
Luckily, there was no audio because he basically said, "I'm trying to kill him."
I thought there was though.
Was there audio?
Well,
No. No.
if you watch at the end of the first that episode before that, they're out there talking in the alleyway, and you can hear it because you're looking through the video camera and you hear him talking.
I just know for this episode, when they were showing the footage, there was no sound.
Yeah, but thank God, because Cooper will wear that motherfucker out.
Well, I mean, they don't need sound for that.
Yeah, that would have been more of an impact though, because then they could have got the guy for what's that called? Hate crime, because he's calling her
Well, yeah.
slurs left and right.
Yep. So I'm thinking there was no audio.
Well, I mean, they can't get that guy for anything.
Yeah, he. So y'all know
He's 6
he's
feet
dead.
under. But
yeah,
he died of a heart attack.
yeah.
which Tommy dug
told him.
up.
Yeah,
In all the travel, Tommy's constantly on the road from one mission to the next, just putting out fires, And somehow he drug up before he hit the office that
yeah.
the guy actually he went to the
He went to the chief of police at the end of the episode.
but I mean, when
Yeah.
did he find out that he went
I think he
somewhere?
made a phone call and
Yeah,
found
and
out.
probably went to the hospital. Made a phone call to the hospital.
And Tommy's got connections and he knows how to talk to people to get information from them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So he finds out, yes, the guy passed away, but he passed away from a heart attack.
Yeah, because would he have had that heart attack if Tommy wasn't beating? Well, his son Cooper wasn't beating the crap out of him. He said, "Who knows? He wouldn't have had that heart attack while he's trying to rape my future daughter-in-law."
So he went in guns a-blazing, but prepared also.
Yeah, he told him,
know?
said, "Who should we talk to? ABC or CNN? Who should I call and leak this to and let them know what's going on?" Well, nothing been decided right just yet. Well, I'm telling you right now, it ends here. And I like the fact that he's got enough confidence to roll into a place and tell the cops
It's over with.
It stops right here.
Yeah.
I think by the time that the police station had dealt with those two, they knew they didn't have any. They
And
may
after the
have
lawyer
had
come
something,
in.
but it was going to cost them big in the end.
Yeah, and after
Yeah.
the lawyer come in and said what she said,
Mm-hmm.
then he had his cop friend go in there, which I don't know why he's his friend, because Tommy talks shit to him every time
You
he
got a
talks
point
to
there.
him.
He's never nice to the guy.
No.
Yeah, but I'd be willing to bet Tommy puts a lot of money his way backing him.
I know
when
that's
election
possible.
time rolls around.
Well, yeah, that's a
That's
good
possible.
possibility.
'Cause that's normally how that stuff goes.
Yeah. Then we go from there to what we gonna hit on next?
Well, Nate goes to
Cammy.
Cammy for the meeting that she called him in for.
Oh yeah, he's scared to death he's going to get fired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she brings up all these files that's in boxes. That's why they couldn't find nothing because everything is on paper. And
Mhm.
she asked Nate why. So, well, he was smart. If there was an investigation or anything, he can just shred all that, and there's no evidence. Do you think?
Now she asks him, did you agree to this? And
He said no.
no.
he said, he understands
Why?
why. Was it Morty? Marty?
Yeah, Marty.
Marty did what he did, but no, he didn't agree with how he did business.
Yeah.
And basically tells Cammy, Marty set this business up to not live past him.
Yeah.
It was built to be sold.
He said, let me
Mhm.
help you sell it.
And he said, Tommy and me can help you sell this business and you walk away into the sunset.
A billionaire.
Yeah.
Now, we never heard her reaction after that.
No, but
No.
she's bound and determined to make a go of it for, emotional reasons.
Yeah. And he
And-
told her he quit.
No,
Oh,
yeah. He went in there to give his resignation.
Yeah. See, that's what
Mm-hmm.
got me. I wasn't expecting that.
With Nate, I wasn't sure either. That kind of,
Yeah.
I didn't know he'd have
Yeah.
that much loyalty to Tommy.
That's why I said this episode he's Nate, not Neil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. And then when they got on the plane, he talking to his wife who was sitting in the back. He stops right there by Nate and was talking to him, and he hands him a check and says, "Here, give that to such and such." I was hoping that's what she was doing. I turned my resignation in. Then he come up with this off the wall company name.
TCC Oil Exploration and
And
Cattle. Which is a funny little bit, just why he did it, just to make sure nobody else had that company name.
Yeah, because he was just
But he
making
was-
a name up off the
He was
fly.
going quick with
So
it.
he just threw cattle in there with it. And like the lawyer said, what are we going to do with cattle?
And that's a running joke from there on.
I'm running on fume, man. I just had to come up with a name.
Yeah, that's a running joke from there on. And you know what, man? If they do a third season, I'm gonna make a prediction. They get cattle.
Oh, I wouldn't
Oh.
doubt it.
I see it coming.
Yeah.
I'd say TL's probably like, guys,
We got
We
a
need some
name.
cattle.
We got money. Let's get in the cattle business. I love steak.
Well, yeah, but nothing beats a good steak. Then he goes back there, talks to his wife, and he's telling her this and that and
Her
everything.
reaction surprised me too because
Yeah.
we know she bailed on him in 08 when he went under
And
Yeah.
lost everything.
and went with and quickly married some billionaire guy.
yeah, a
Mm.
hotel billionaire. But she's behind Tommy 100%
She
now.
stuck it out this time.
Yeah, this time.
Yep.
And you notice nobody it was brave enough to tell her about the Cooper situation.
Oh, hell no.
It's
She still
solved.
didn't know that.
so she
her,
never-
her
No,
boy
it
was-
never did get mentioned.
No,
Ain't
no,
nobody was
no.
touching that one.
Nah, and it's solved now. So
God help the police department if she had to walk in.
exactly. That would have been. Oh god, she'd probably walked in and murdered every one of them. Instead of the lawyer was already walked in there badass, just put them straight, and then Tommy walked in and just made sure everything was finished and settled. If she'd have found out, oh no, she'd have just went in there and been like, "All right, who am I shooting?"
Yeah.
So yeah, they made sure to keep that quiet from her.
Yep. Now we can get into the part what y'all might want to talk about because I could rather care if the daughter's in
Well,
it or not.
let's go ahead and hit the final scenes
The
first.
final scenes?
Since we're that close to it.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and hit the final scenes first.
He's on the
So,
plane. And,
Tommy, Tommy makes some calls. He's got this plan in his head. He says, drop a pin to these, and these people. Have them all
Yeah.
meet me out there. Get Dad. Have Cheyenne bring Dad.
yeah, I like it. He said, get a hold of Dad's therapist. What's her name? It should be under
Oh,
stripper
yeah,
in
yeah,
there.
yeah.
And his name's all like 5 or 6 of them. And his daughter-in-law's looking in the back seat. at him.
business
It's
on business
only,
connections.
Only business.
Uh-huh. So anyway, I forgot he had several strippers listed on his phone.
Yeah.
Apparently, he has like a subset under stripper. Then he's got names.
Well,
I guess that's how you do it.
I had never thought about doing that. I'm gonna have to reorganize my contacts on my
There you
phone.
go.
you got
By
strippers on your
category.
phone?
It's a smart idea. Not yet.
Not yet.
Goals, man, goals. Anyway, have them all meet, crew members, people that are still working for, what is it, MTech?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Still working for MTech at this point in time. The lawyer, the girl is still employed through MTech, is she not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
She
they
was.
have all these people meet the son, the future daughter-in-law, TL,
The
TL's
stripper.
therapist. She's a therapist.
He called her stripper. I call her therapist.
Going back a scene, he makes a comment about her that was, she's as the people walk by in the driveway, and she says, whatever she says, because she's not, she don't hold nothing back.
Oh, yeah.
And Tommy just offhand makes a comment to his rig boss. God help the person who
Catches her, ties her down.
who ties her down, and just I hope it ain't my 82-year-old father.
Yeah. So that answered the question we was talking about last week of how old TL was.
Apparently he's 82.
Yep.
Yep.
He's 82. Because you said 80, I said 85. Right in the middle.
Yep. But I will agree. But, I mean, she has done that old man wonders. He went from being mopey and this looked like he was ready to die.
And she's not just an eye candy character with no backstory, with no background. She's a solid character.
When they was talking, they had a pool scene that time, and she's out there talking to him and stuff, and they're talking life things. She wants to do more with her life.
Yeah, she's literally just out there
She goes,
hanging out, taking care of TL.
She said, "I got money saved up." She has $100 and some $1,000 saved up, and he goes, "What are you gonna do?" She says, "I don't know. I guess I'll just keep saving."
So, like I say, they alert all these people, and Tommy gets them out to the one oil rig pad to tell him his crazy plan, which is, well, he's already set it up, form his own company. All you people are, and I like the way he split the money up too. He said, "Look, what is it, like one half, whatever
25% will be put into a pool and
Well,
distributed out between
everybody gets the same amount of money."
Yeah. And my question with that, so he's going, the company itself is going 50-50 with, so is that 25% of their 50%, or is that 25% overall, which would be 50% of the 50%?
I'd say it's probably 25% of the 50%.
Yeah, because you're going to take that other 25%. You
You
got
mean
to run the company
that would be
off
the
of
other
something.
75% then?
You got to run the company off of something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So 25% of the profit will go to
25% of their profit.
will go to
Yeah.
paying everybody equally, and then the other 25%, I imagine, will go to maintaining the company and spreading out, because he lets them know, we've got this many oil rigs, we got permits and whatever to do this much with it, and here's the name of the company. It's where the cattle thing comes up again.
Yep.
TL's like, what are we gonna do with cattle?
I like
Nothing,
that they also
Pop.
got Boss in there too. The guy they call Boss. That was Cooper's main guy. Him, another Indian, and a cowboy guy.
Yeah. Hey, and it's funny about that guy. He said, because he's been with MTech for 20 years.
They got him a nice
Because he got a Rolex.
Yeah.
And he said, I don't plan on hitting 21 years.
Yeah,
And
they
sure
walk
enough.
with Tommy.
Yep. And as
They
soon as
walk with Tommy.
brought it up, they was all right there with him.
Yep,
And
everybody jumping
he
right
looked
in.
at the lawyer, and she had a genuine smile on her face.
Mhm.
When you looked at her, you could tell it wasn't a fake smile. She wasn't trying to put on.
Nope,
she
she's
was,
in. So,
She was genuinely in.
so that was surprising too. That she just, she's got a solid, secure, which everyone knows. Cammy's company's probably going down.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, she jumped right on board with Tommy and his band of misfits.
What do you think about TL being the overseer of drilling?
Awesome.
Yeah.
'Cause apparently he worked on oil rigs, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I like the
He
fact
did.
that
I
Dad
know where
goes,
you're going. Go
you
ahead.
ain't got to climb up on the rig. It's all done by computer. You just use a joystick and stuff. He goes, I don't know how to use no damn joystick. Have Cheyenne teach you. I'm pretty sure she used a couple of them.
Then you get a ha-ha from her.
Hardy ha.
Hardy ha, yeah. So there you go, man. The little cohesive group has come together.
Yeah.
Like I said, they could end the show right there. I hope they don't, but they could end it right there, and that's a good ending.
Yeah, everything's tied up. They're getting ready to do their own thing, and you're good.
You won't know, you got that mystery of, well, they got this chance. They could wrap it up right there and never go any step further.
With the 6 oil wells they have now, and the way they was adding it up, Cooper, before anything, he was going to be making almost like $10 million a month or something like that, wasn't it? Or a year.
Oh no, it was like a month.
Yeah. So now that you got them in on it, his cut's gonna be down, but still, that's a shit ton of money being made a
Oh, yeah.
month.
Oh yeah. I mean, the employees are looking at, close to $1 million a month salary.
Wow. Yeah, they will definitely be making more than the 100 and some thousand they was making a year.
Oh, good God, yeah. Yeah, yearly they're going to be. I'd say each employee is probably going to make around $7 or $8 million a year. I'm guessing here, just quick math in my head, but
Yeah, easy.
that's a pretty good salary.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell
I can live with that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's your fuck you money.
Even-
If something
even-
goes wrong,
That's more than FU money.
Yeah.
That's well beyond that. FU money is just having like a couple $1 million in the bank, making multiple $1 million a year. That's well beyond FU money.
And Tommy, they're on the pad and he's describing everything and naming off everybody's position and job. He's talking to the future daughter-in-law and says, "Oh,
Ariana.
I need a secretary." She goes, "Do I look like a secretary
Do I
to you?"
look like anyone's secretary to you? And then when he names off another position, she goes, "How does it pay?" And he goes, "Son, you just saw
Yeah,
your
you just
future."
saw
yeah.
this, your future.
and what gets me, she already has like $9 million already.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
She
from
will
the
not-
settlement.
Yeah, she will not
Mhm.
touch. She's
No,
giving it
that's
to
for
her
the
son.
kid.
Yeah,
Understand that.
I understand it to a point. She could have used that money to pay her house off with no more mortgage, and she wouldn't have had to been at that bar, and she wouldn't have got attacked, and she wouldn't have had the shit happen to her.
Mm.
But I
But I
also
can see
see
why
that
she does it too.
yeah, he lost a father for that money, so that's his money. But
And
she
you know,
also
if,
lost
if
a
nothing
husband
else,
for it.
if nothing else, yeah, I don't know. I could see paying off your bills first, and then putting a
Or-
hefty sum to the side. But
Or having it set up that comes out of that money. Put that money in the bank account. It's constantly drawing interest. That way you don't spend it all at one time. You're just literally living off the interest that it's making.
well, now she never says she doesn't do that. So you just got to wonder.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Because the interest on $9 million would probably just be you could keep you up. I would think.
oh
the,
yeah.
the interest on $2 million could almost keep you up.
Mm.
I didn't hear everything you guys were talking about, but I assume you're talking about like
The money if she has in the
yeah. Oh yeah.
bank.
Oh yeah. She $9 million in the bank, interest off of it. Oh yeah, she could live off of that money.
Now, if she put it in CDs or something, she probably can't touch it now. And that's why it's got to mature. And then when it matures, you'll have so much more money out of it and stuff. That could be part of the reason why she's not doing it. But I just set it up to where I at least had a little bit of money coming into me.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I just said, you take of that $9 million, you take $2 million of it and put in a bank account. But put it in a bank account which is going to draw interest, and you can just live off the interest of that $2 million.
Yeah.
It'll cover basically all your monthly expenses. Not completely, but if you are fancy. But people like us,
We could
We
be
could,
set
no
for
problem.
life, probably. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
if I had $2 million to just stick in a bank account,
Just
I
live
could
off
just
the interest.
live off the interest. If I could keep myself from buying too many cars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Now,
You got it. You're gonna want to spend it though.
we got done with all the good stuff of the show.
No, we didn't. No, there's another good story happening.
Yeah, there's another good story happening. Like I said,
I'll mute your mic.
everybody knows I can't stand the daughter.
Can't quite figure out why, but yeah.
I mean,
Look how good the show was, and we never mentioned her.
Because it's a,
That's why.
and I'll say
her
why. And
part
I'll
was
say
good
why.
too.
Yeah,
She's
now-
got a separate story happening inside the main story.
Now she has a separate story happening.
But if you look back, she always did.
No.
They were
Oh, yeah.
setting it up.
It was
Dude.
always there.
The episode before and this episode is the only time they set anything up for that girl.
No. From day
Yeah.
one, they set it up for her. From
Yeah.
the very first scene you see her, you start to see her arc building. The superficial girl, money, mama,
Mainly mama.
mama money.
Yeah.
Remember, mama was married to a billionaire.
Yeah, she came was I think she already had $300 some thousand dollars of her own money.
So I'd say that all the way back there, they start telling her story. And it's kind of like a side story happening inside the main story.
No, I wouldn't give it that much. But anyways, the last two episodes, she has gotten better. I will give her that. Y'all talked about the last episode, right?
Mhm.
Did y'all bring up?
Oh
that.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we didn't hammer on it, but we definitely brought up
Okay.
her now current roommate.
Yeah, which doesn't describe exactly. Did it say in the last episode what that roommate's job was?
Yeah, she's
She's what do you call it? Sports medicine.
sports
her
medicine.
major in college is sports medicine.
See, I didn't hear that in the first.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why she was at the
Yes.
Well,
the
I can tell you.
cheerleading practice.
And
I
I'm
can tell you why I didn't
assuming
hear it because I kept hitting the skip button because
Yeah, and I told you because I told him when he was telling me how far you got in the episode,
I can't stand those.
and
shows.
I told him, well, you'll like the daughter in this episode. You'll like when you meet her roommate, you'll like it.
sir,
And then he
if we're
tells me
gonna
that he
review 'em,
skipped
you
it.
got to suffer through the bad parts too.
I was 10 seconds at a time. I'd skip.
And I'm not
Nope,
saying
don't
they're
hear that.
bad. I'm saying
Skip.
that you don't like it, and that's fine. But
Skip.
I think her story's kind of interesting.
It is. It definitely is.
Now, this episode, her story got a little more interesting. She looked past the superficial part. She seen that, yes, her roommate was a dick, but also knew what they was doing and was legitly trying to help her out. Said, hey, you need to get your ankle strengthened up. Can't do it right in a week, but we'll keep them wrapped. And
Like I say, that's her major is like sports medicine. I'm
Yeah.
assuming that she's connected directly with the cheerleading, or does she? We don't know yet. We've not seen enough yet to know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think she's connected with, because it was a cheer camp, so
Yeah.
she had to be connected to it.
Well, I mean, she's there doing
I would
medical for
say-
the whole college, so
Right, I would
wonder if
say
she
that-
covers all the sports.
I'd say she does. I'd say she
Probably.
bounces, and I'd say they got a fair few of them.
Probably rotate. I mean, I don't know because she's learning. She's there for college too.
Yeah. Well, I
Right.
mean, the cheerleaders were just in about every sport there, so
Oh, yeah, good point.
I mean, she.
Now let's look at the cheerleaders for a minute. You got some that this is their second year because Ainsley's talking to the one.
Mhm.
Ainsley goes in. I guess she's out of high school.
Yeah,
You know,
she just.
Ainsley is, yeah.
So she was a very very good high school cheerleader apparently. And
She got a scholarship for it.
okay, so really good. But now here she is, and it's up a level.
Oh, it's up to
And because
big
of the
level.
training first day kind of takes her because she's like, I never had to work out like this before. She goes, this is just warm up. The other one she's talking to tells her, so we're just warming up. And then she tells her, she said, my first year, it almost killed me too. You get used to it.
Yep.
Now, the former roommate, future roommate, is watching, paying attention to the cheerleaders and notices because she points out to the guy that's with her, who I assume is another sports medicine person on the team,
Mm-hmm.
says, blonde in the second row, her ankles aren't strong enough. And I
Yep.
thought she was going to be like insulting, kind of.
See, that's what I was looking.
There's going to be some friction there, but turns out no, she's just doing her job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she calls her to the side afterwards, wraps her ankles, explains to her, I'm going to go to the strength coach. We're going to work you out a plan for now, wrap them up. Basically tells her, said, you're in shape. You're not in this kind of shape.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
you're going to have to get there to
Things
work
said
at
it-
this level.
6 weeks going to be
Yeah.
to take the strengthen her ankles up. Can't do it in a week.
So very professional about what she was doing and explaining to her.
Yep. Then you have the local high school kids that like to come
And
over
high
there.
school kids will be what high school kids are.
Yeah. Then they started berating.
And know who they were going to run into, though, did they?
No, they did not.
She
They
did.
ran into
Her mama.
exactly
She's a lot like her mama.
when it comes to defending somebody.
Yep.
That's. I want to say she went into mama bear mode.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the way she acted, but
It basically
It
like
just
said,
seems
this is
weird.
part of my team.
yeah.
Uh,
And said what?
I'm not going to stand here and let you do that.
Yeah, she's taking up because they was. Is that a boy? Is that a girl?
And I say that's got a lot to do with mama in her. And a lot to do with Tommy, too.
Oh Lord, yeah.
She's grew up with both of these
Mm-hmm.
as influences on her. So
Yeah, and she
not
looked at him
going
and
to
said,
take a whole lot.
you couldn't even handle me. Oh, whatever. She said,
Ah,
pull
yeah.
them down. Pull your pants down. Let me see. She said, I think I got more than what you got. And which I was rolling at
Yeah,
that
she just
point.
annihilated them. Just get on your bikes and go, guys. Just go.
Yeah, and they left. She walks back over. The coach said, need to work on your lunges and stuff, but taking up for your teammate the first day, that's something.
Mm-hmm. So
And
that
then-
just shows you how. It's just showing you her character.
She's
more
growing
and
a little
more.
bit.
You just see this superficial kid in the beginning, but now you see what her personality is, and it's a lot of Tommy and her mother.
Then she starts talking to her roommate, and then she's like, "I appreciate that, you know."
The roommate apologized.
Yeah, she said, "I just
you know.
thought we needed ground rules." She said, "Yeah, but I think we both should have come up
Mhm.
with them." I get that. She said, "Can you bathe the ferret?" She said, "I don't know. It might be a shit show."
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out.
Yep. So I guess now they're going to try to give a ferret a bath to make it smell better.
Yep.
Did I make a prediction last week? I told you we're going to see more of that character.
Oh, yeah.
She's not gone.
Yeah.
She's going to be an integral part of it.
Yep. There's something else you said last week that was also right.
God, who knows?
I can't remember what it was.
I can't remember what I said a minute ago.
I didn't get to watch it, so
What'd you say?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who am I? I don't know. Why am I here?
I will say, Landman to me is right up there with Reacher and stuff. Watching it,
Oh,
if
dude,
not a slight little bit better in some parts.
It's a different kind of show.
It's
I was
a-
going to
it-
say it's completely different.
It's a different show, but I mean, as far as the writing, the casting, and everything, it is dead on.
This is some of the best writing of anything out there right now. You know, this is really good. I don't know who's the writer who makes this thing, but well, yeah, it's the same people who made Yellowstone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which I never watched.
Yeah, same.
I watched some of it.
But yeah, man, it's really great. The season 2 was excellent, ended perfectly. Left you enough to wonder what's going to happen, so they could see what happens next. Or, like we've said several times, if you wrapped it up right now, good show.
Yeah. Now, I will say what's a lot different about this season than last season is there's not all the doom and gloom. There ain't always something happening. And
We skipped
constantly-
over something completely.
And I like
man.
that. I liked it. It's not
Yeah.
all doom and gloom.
Well,
We skipped over something completely.
what did we
When
miss?
Tommy was headed to
The best, the
that
funniest.
one line, when he said that line, I knew it was going to be good.
He's driving down the road, and the day's going the way it's going, and he's just like, God, can you throw anything else at me?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And then just a massive pile up on the interstate, just all around him, not just in front of him.
Nothing
around
touches
him.
Tommy, but
No.
everything around him just goes apart, man.
I mean, it's that was the moment when that happened. That's when I sent you a text like, you have to watch the season finale,
I was already
and
watching
he
it.
was starting it when I had sent it to him.
Tommy gets out of the car, looks around just in shock for a minute,
He
looks
looks
up
up.
at the sky,
Really, God?
and
No,
basically says, "That was dough. That was dirty."
I said, "That's fucking dirty, Lord."
He did. I wasn't going to go there.
I was like, "Good Lord!" But after that, he's like, "Okay, I could throw more at you." Let him. Nothing happened to him that time. He said, "I'll ease up on you," and everything started going Tommy's way after that.
But yeah, I can't believe we almost forgot about that
I
part.
know,
Yeah, I
that
can't
was my
either.
favorite part of the episode. You know what you said earlier, Jamie, about when the lawyer woman was going and you thought she might crash the way I was doing it?
Yeah, man, I got a strong vibe of the accident was going to happen there.
When that happened with Tommy, I thought, okay, they really are going to kill him off the show. I thought he was
For a
going to.
split second, I thought it was going to be bad right
When
there.
that tractor trailer come flying up and took out the car beside him, I thought it was going to hit Tommy. I thought anytime now he's going to get slammed into, and
Well, when
They're
the
gonna
scene
kill him off
starts
the show.
going, you see a near miss on Tommy, a near miss on Tommy, a near miss, and you're thinking this is going to end bad.
yeah,
If not death, he's going to end up in the hospital, and he's not going to get there to save Cooper, and he's not going to get there to set the deal up. This is where everything turns sour.
Yeah. Now, I just got one question because something started at the beginning of the series, of the season, but never touched on again. When it starts out, there's a truck sitting on oil company property with a hose ran from the exhaust into the cab.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Then you had another oil truck coming down through there who hits him. They're both dead. Nothing else brought up about it.
No, never heard about it again.
No.
I
Uh,
think maybe that was just to show how much crazy stuff happens to these people. This
I
kind
mean,
of
we got
companies
that
all
in the
the
first season.
Oh yeah, when the when the drug cartel plane got hit by an oil truck, not gonna see that happen too often.
The oil rig blows up and kills a bunch of people.
Mm.
I mean, they had a blowout here or there. I mean, it was just crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so that may come back up later, but I think maybe that was just to show, crazy stuff is just a daily event with these people.
Yeah.
What what about the gas well that released the gas that killed the hunters and almost killed?
everything around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
So I mean, there's just
That was the only two major things that happened that was doom and gloom.
And I think that just shows you part of Tommy's job is like, it's a disastrous business to work in, and this is what Tommy does is go around and handle all these crazy situations. The guy on the truck that got mashed by the metal. Remember that one?
First season or this one?
First season.
Oh, yeah. Had the pipes roll down on top of him. Yep.
I mean, just disasters happen at this kind of work repeatedly, apparently.
Yeah, but I will say that the ending and stuff to season 2 was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, flashing back, man, when Cooper beat the hell out of the guy and may have caused the heart attack to come on, it made me think back to when Tommy and his rig boss and a couple others and the group of other guys.
Yep.
Definitely not legal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, they didn't kill them.
One dude.
I need a couple of guys that don't play in our side of the sandbox.
So,
Yeah, but the guys they beat up didn't die, so.
No.
Well, no, but it could have easily been a death.
I bet you one of them wished he would have been dead.
Yeah, I don't want to know what happened in that back room, but
yeah, I don't either.
He looked traumatized when he come out.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, so far, it was a great show. Both seasons. Loved them.
Yep.
Looking forward to some more.
I'm
See
glad
where it goes.
I stumbled onto it. There's about a year in between each episode, season so far, so I'll have to wait another year to get another one.
That's the thing about these kind of shows is they can knock them out at once, a season a year, probably. I don't see why they couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of glad, too.
It's not got the crazy CGI and stuff with some of the others that drag it down and keep it 2-3 years before you get another season.
There's something I haven't paid attention to, but I need to. Has anybody noticed is Tommy still missing part of his finger in any of these?
I never focused on it. Kind of forgot about that.
Yeah. But I want to see if they keep up with the finger missing.
Or hadn't paid attention. Might just let that one ride.
Yeah. I'm about to go back and start watching some of them just because it popped in my head. It's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I'd kind of forgot about
part
that.
of a finger. And like I said, badass enough, just throw that finger up there, pull his pocket knife out, cut the rest of it off of there. Can you wrap it up for me, boss, or is that asking too much for you?
Mm-hmm.
I think we're all in agreement, man. We all liked it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It was great.
It is a really good show.
So.
It was good enough that we come out here and done an extra pod.
Yeah.
On it.
Yeah. We done a special midweek pod.
Yep.
But I think that's going to do it for this pod.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll see you all Saturday.
Yep. Later.
Take her away, Ian.
Yeah, take it away, Ernie. It's going to be a bumpy ride.